Hello guys, in this video we are talking about the latest Norway Chess Championship 2025 game between Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen and Grandmaster Gukesh from India. So guys, in this game, Gukesh just beat Magnus Carlsen from a losing position. Everyone is talking about this game, so I have thought of analysis this game. And here is Gukesh is playing white pieces and Magnus Carlsen is playing the black pieces. So guys, let's analyze this game how Gukesh is possible to beat Magnus Carlsen. Okay, Gukesh is playing e4 opening, which is a book move, and normal response from Magnus Carlsen is e5. And after that, Gukesh, sorry, Gukesh plays just knight f3, and Magnus Carlsen just play response with knight c6, which is normal, and this is rule of his opening, aggressive, known as the aggressive opening, like bishop 2, which is that b5. Okay. After that, knight f6 opening, 4 knight opening looks like, and Gukesh doesn't reply with knight c3. Gukesh reply with d3, which is also book move. There are only theory until now, and after that move, Magnus Carlsen also reply with bishop c5. Bishop c5 is also book move. They are playing with theory and targeting this weak pawn on f2. So after this move, Gukesh reply with c3. Gukesh reply with c3. Plan is to push this pawn, I think, maybe. And man is castle. Castling is safe always. And Gukesh is also castling. Okay. Castling is done and they both save their king. Yeah. And after this move, okay, Magnus Carlsen just push this pawn and want to open up this light square bishop. Here Magnus Gukesh played the pawn s3 pawn, push to s2 pawn to s3 to avoid this pin of bishop. And after this, Magnus Carlsen is trying to pushing the pawn and kick away this bishop from there, and bishop is kicking away from that. And here Magnus Carlsen also pushed the s pawn, s7 pawn to s6, which is likely to ignore this threat of pin, in my opinion. So after that, okay, Gukesh centralize his rook to the center. After that move, okay, Magnus Carlsen want to push this bishop, which is not looking good, and bishop is there threatening this. Oh, Gukesh played the bishop directly to c2, which is known as the base move. Okay, after that, Magnus Carlsen retreat with bishop, going back to bishop c6, which is also a fair move. Yeah. So after that, Gukesh also bring another knight in the game. These knight are pairing each other, so looking good. Okay, after that, Magnus Carlsen just also retreat with his knight with knight e7, which is inaccuracy move. This is not the right move that is played by. He should centralize his like knight rook there. After that move, okay, Gukesh is playing with aggressive, pushing the a1 pawn to a4, and Magnus also sent a kind of bringing his rook into the action. After that, pushing the pawn. After that, okay, Magnus Carlsen want to retreat his knight in the like king area to make some attack. So after that, okay, Gukesh is also trying to bring out his knight, something there, I think. Okay, after that, Magnus Carlsen push the pawn of c5, which is known as the best move. Okay, my prediction is right, but this is an inaccuracy move. After that, takes, and okay, takes. There is bishop, no, rook is there to take. So this is going good, although in this position. Okay, here is the one attacker, two attacker, only one or two defender. Here is also good going. And pushing the pawns, this is looking an inaccuracy. I think Gukesh want to exchange this bishop, maybe. That's why he offer a trade. Let's see. Okay, Magnus declined that offering, taking that. So after that, Magnus Carlsen take. Okay, take with this is looking good. As I also thought, taking with this pawn is good. But okay, they take with the rook. They don't want to compromise with king safety, I think here. So after that, just knight entering the chat. Sorry, knight enters the game. So okay, this is looking somehow good. What was that? Sacrifice? We check. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. This is also looking kind of interesting. Destroy king safety. But Magnus played the move to rook to b4, which is an inaccuracy move. Okay, this is a mistake by Gukesh. Let's see what Magnus Carlsen. Okay, Magnus Carlsen can do the same thing, but Magnus didn't play that. Okay, here we are. After that, Magnus should play this sacrifice, bishop sacrifice, but Magnus Carlsen didn't sacrifice his bishop. Also, this is also mistake by Gukesh here. And after that, Magnus Carlsen just played the great move, attacking this pawn from back rank. It's pretty amazing, and he defend like this. Again, great move, Magnus Carlsen. The pawn takes pawn. Okay, Grace is leading the pawn here. So this idea, although is from there, is to take that pawn. Okay, Guke's idea is to take that pawn. Was also very impressive, and another great move by Magnus Carlsen. I think pressure on this pawn. So this is defending as now. Okay, there is no problem now. Here Magnus. Okay, takes this. Gukesh let him to take the knight, which is also kind of bit. And Magnus Carlsen also sacrifices knight here. Why need to sacrifice knight? This is not looking that good. Should I take this? Yes, that is kind of good, and Magnus Carlsen is completely winning from here. I think with many pieces of, but Magnus Carlsen just sacrifices knight, which is not looking that good for me. Magnus is also pawn up now. Good. How Magnus Carlsen lose from this position? Let's see. Okay, two rooks are like destroying Magnus Carlsen. Okay, this is okay. Okay. Until now, this is equal position. No, and Magnus is pawn up. How Magnus Carlsen lose from this position? Okay, here is the mistake by Magnus Carlsen. He let his pawn like with no safety. And here is the first mistake, and knight are very flexible. Okay, this check was a blunder by Magnus Carlsen. He just took. Oh, this is the mistake. Magnus Carlsen shouldn't have to this check. Probably have go to this. And as I said, I'm in Grandmaster. This is a very slight mistake. I can't believe. After this, Gukesh is 3 pawn up, 3 point up. Gukesh has 1, 2, 3 pawns. Magnus Carlsen has also 3 pawn, and this is impossible to win. Even I can beat Magnus Carlsen from this position, and Magnus Carlsen just resigned here from here. So guys, this game was very interesting. Magnus just blunder his rook with the help of knight checking, which is a blunder. So this game is looks like Magnus is Carlsen is completely winning this game, but somehow he blunder one mistake came finish known as so and just sacrifice knight and take that is material out. Wow, this is 2 hour game. Why Magnus Carlsen check like that? Okay, they both have time like they don't have time. Magnus have only 22 seconds left, so Magnus Carlsen did it in hurry. So like that, I think due to the time pressure, Magnus Carlsen said fast. So like this game is very interesting. What your thoughts about this game? Let's comment. And this game was amazing. And after the finishing of the game, I watched the video. Like Magnus Carlsen just smashed the table like this, and which is very like scary for Gukesh. Gukesh is being scared to shake hands with Magnus Carlsen. So guys, thank you for watching the video till the end. If you are new to the channel, subscribe the channel. Uh, let's end this game.